Hi, it's Brenda Wortman from Student Success. I'm actually standing outside the Academic Center for Excellence, and in the background maybe you see a little bit of the chapel. Normally you can see the mountains really well, but today it's kind of foggy, so there's a lot of fog on top of the mountains, but this is such a beautiful campus. Maybe on another day we can get another view when the fog's not there so you can see just how pretty it is. Today I just want to talk to you a few minutes about some ideas on how to stop procrastinating. I know that's a problem that a lot of people have. I wrestle with that myself, and a recommended book that I use sometimes in my classes is called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Excellent book. It says 21 great ways to stop procrastinating. So you may want to pick that up sometime or order it from Amazon. But I'm not going to go over all 21, but I am going to hit 4 very quickly to give you some ideas of how to stop procrastinating. Make sure that you keep everything organized as far as your school materials are concerned, because if you walk over to your desk where you're going to work and everything's in disarray, you have a tendency just to keep walking by and say, I'll do that later. Because you know you have to organize before you can even do your school assignment. So I recommend that you try to keep things as orderly as you can so that when you're ready to do homework, everything's there in that place and you just start and you can get it completed. Another thing is to plan every day in advance. And I know that when you're planning, you have to take a lot of things into consideration. Some of you have family, you have work. So you have to just work on a to-do list with a lot of things on there, but assignments need to be the same way. So I recommend that you make sure you put that in part of your plan for the day. So people who actually make a plan each day get a lot more accomplished. So whether it's at night before you go to bed or whether it's in the morning when you get up, make a list of what you need to get accomplished that day. And as you check it off, you're going to feel a great sense of accomplishment. Also, break it into smaller segments. Brian Tracy calls it slice and dice. Basically what that means is when you look at, I have a 15-page paper due, it can be very overwhelming. But if you break that up into small segments and you put it on your calendar, this week I'm going to go ahead and get the outline ready for this. This week I'm going to collect all my resources. The next week I'm going to do this, and break it up in smaller segments, then you're more likely to get those things accomplished. If you wait till the last minute, you will be very stressed. Trust me, I know from experience. So it's best to break it up, slice it and dice it into small segments so that you can do a little bit at a time. Especially with busy schedules, this is the best way to get your college assignments completed. And lastly, you're going to have to learn to say no about some things. So you're a college student now, so maybe you can't do everything that you did before while you're doing your classes. So you may have to say no when somebody at church asks you if you can serve on this committee, or you may have to say no if somebody asks you to babysit or whatever it is. You may have to learn to say no about some things and just say, I have homework now, and when I graduate, then I'll be able to get back into these other things. But right now, learn to say no so you can accomplish what you need to accomplish. If you need any help with anything, know that we're available in the Student Success Department, so feel free to give us a call or email us. We're here to help you.